In this module, I'll be sharing tools to assist you in teaching to a virtual audience. While it's important to engage your audience, as teachers, it can be really challenging to keep yourself motivated when you don't have that instant feedback and live connection. These exercises will help you stay engaged in the content. Firstly, know your content. Students at Macquarie University are so fortunate to have greatly knowledgeable and highly dedicated teachers. However, knowing your content and the structure in which you're going to present it without having to rely wholly on your written notes can assist you in both staying engaged and keeping your students actively listening. When you know your content, you don't have to read from your notes. Try talking to dot points or images. When you read from your notes, you sound like you're reading from your notes. And this, of course, is not particularly effective when you're trying to keep yourself and your audience motivated. Practice. I can't stress enough how important practice is. This is not just about knowing your content. Practice is about feeling comfortable recording. So practice in front of the mirror. Sometimes it even helps to record a few minutes of your lecture and hear it back so you can see how you actually sound. Don't worry, not many people like the way they sound, with the exception of myself, of course. After your lecture, listen back to the recording and evaluate what worked well and what needs development for next time. Next, creatively visualise your audience. This is probably the most important element when speaking to a virtual audience. There's a difference between talking to your audience and at your audience. Creative visualization is an effective tool when teaching to a virtual audience. Visualize your students. Close your eyes right now and visualize some of the faces of your students. Perhaps some of the more vocal ones or the more confused ones. Can you see them? When you can see your students, it's easier to think about teaching them and not at them. You might also want to use a picture of your students and look at them while recording your lectures. So to recap, in order to engage a virtual audience, know your content, practice, and visualize your students. You've now completed the 4th episode of our audio module.